Tamari here, good morning. So I pumped out most of the water in the holes, as much as the pump could get out anyway. So I got a mix of 6-to-1 for these holes. Got those 2 posts in and just starting to fill those holes up now. What? Honestly, I don't know how I got that chunk of mud in my bloody boot. Six. So I like to put in the 2 scoops of cement. So it's going 12-to-2, and that's the mix. So I like to put all the cement in right in the middle, so it gets thoroughly mixed through. And because the Belder's mix is so wet, you don't really want to put too much water in it. So I just let that mix up for a little bit. And then I've got 6 more shovels of Belder's mix to go in. And I try and get some of the wet stuff on the bottom, just so it keeps that consistency. 1, 6. So that's our mix. So, and now we can add just a little bit of water. Start on the outside. Keep the mixture as clean as you can. Just add water as you need it. That's good. It's good mix. Just let that mix for 30 seconds and then in the barrel to the hole. And I know you guys know by now, it would be nice to get a truck in, but because of the drive, that is a no-go. So, do 1 more mix and then I can put the post in. Just add the water. Don't want to put too much in. Just clean the bowl a bit. That'll be enough for now. Right, I've got these posts in rough position. Try not to disturb it too much. Somewhere around this one. Little bit of water in there, but it'll be fine. Just check the line. Make sure they're not resting on the line. And it's pretty plumb. Check this one. Yeah, that's good. It's real good. You can hear Cam coming to drop off the retaining boards. Hey! Hey, bro. All right. How's the site? Hey. He does, bro. So he's going to have a heart attack one day. So we got them all in. Concrete set, and then after lunch I'm going to start putting the bottom boards in. I'll have to level across that bottom board down there to that post, just so the boards are in line with the other side going up, and then put one through there. So anyway, lunchtime. Okay, time to start putting the boards on. So that's roughly parallel with the ground level. I'm trying to keep it below the top of the drive, so that's the mesh there, as well as keeping it level through here. As you can see, I've drawn the steps up on those retaining boards, so there'll be just like here, the sleeper will go in here, and all the way up. So it's important that that bottom board there is level across to there, and then all the breaks are going to look even on the board. So that's going to mirror this side, but on an angle going up through there. So that's what we're trying to achieve. So basically, with the drive, where the dude is at the moment, it's going to be the height of the concrete. So as long as I'm 100 mils below that, probably even a bit more, and then slowly come up this side like that too, knocking this corner out here, and we'll just return the retaining board back into the house. I'll start by putting that board in first. I've got that angle cut, so that's going to meet with this other side down here, right in the middle of the post. So I'll cut this, and we'll lay it down and see what it looks like. Nice and tidy. Get one here in the middle. Oops, wrong screw. I'll cut this knot out, so see you later to that. Since we've got enough length, got about 300 sticking out over there. Right. Too lazy to go get another battery out of the car. Yeah, you tell him who's boss. You go home. Go on. Go home. You're gonna upset this old cat. You're alright, old fella. Well, he wants some. It's about to go down. So I got our boards up. So just kind of thinking about what we can do here. And when we, so that'll follow the drive, and then I was thinking just run a straight line from there to maybe the top of that concrete, or have the board sit flush with the top of that post that runs past. I probably don't want to do that. The only reason I don't want to do that is because it's coming into the car park area and someone might clip it. If the board runs right to the end of there, then lines up with the foundation of the house. So it's either on top or down low, and then just go a straight line down. It ain't going to be level. Probably just a straight line, and then just run those boards up, cut every one on the bottom. So it kind of goes up like that. As long as it's under the concrete line, that's fine. So I think that's what we're going to do. We've priced for that. So if the client's going to go with concrete up here, concrete patio, and then possibly posts, a series of posts that run through there with a beam, and then clear light on top, going up to the apex of that, or they're just going to have a deck here. It doesn't really matter which one, but for this to work, we're probably going to have to go to that point where that sleeper is and bring that down here. And it's just that there actually is the corner of the house out here, which would be the corner of the patio. So that'll come down here and then shoot back up there to the corner of the house. So it's kind of, it's not in the way, but it's right on that point. So, which will mean, if I've got that going up that side, up to that point, these boards that are on this side will have to continue under that sleeper and possibly cut that off, finish that, whether there is a, possibly finish that wherever a step ends. Looks like there's one there, but that's going to be all retaining boards underneath that sleeper to match this side, and then boards through here level, and then there's going to be a raking sleeper on top. So there's quite a bit of work here, quite a bit of work. And then, like I said before, there'll be sleepers on the front of the steps all the way up, butting into this wall and butting into that wall. So I think, you know, there's a little bit of working out to do there. As for down here in this area, there's going to be a pad, like you know, there's going to be a pad for the shed, so we've got that. But before we can even start on that, there's a lot of council stuff to do, resource consent, building consent. But through here, that wall's going to carry on through here and meet up with that, and then curve around that tree and go back down to the drive. So it's going to look really neat when we're finished. But anyway, that's all I've got time for today. So that's the deal. I'll see you all next week. you.